Okay, that works. Hopefully no ear rape, and we're gonna switch it around to our second garage. No, not a second garage. Some garage in there. I'm back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to me. Welcome back to everyone. We are back with live streams. I've gone back from travel, and there is something else I want to show you. I got something on my travel which might help me improve the live stream, so we will try to test it out right now. Let me turn it on. That's way too bright. 1 minute. Turn that down. Let me turn that down a little bit. Yeah, okay. Okay, yes. Oh, that's too bright again. Basically, I got myself a light so you guys can see me clear in the videos as well. So hopefully this might help you improve the live stream as well. Thanks, also welcome here, Samuel. Nice to see some new people coming in here. What's up, everyone? I'm glad to be back. By the way, who were the two again? The Matthew and Limes Lynn. You were the two first people to join in the live stream, so you guys get to pick 2 license plates. I have this white version over here. And I also have this slick, I don't know, blue Glauco. Blue Glauco. Those are 2 license plates you can pick from depending on which one that you want. So let me know which one it is. The first one that pops up with the license plate gets to pick, alright? Because I haven't had anything from Limes Lynn, I don't know if he's still here. If you're still here, let me know. Hopefully you guys are probably hearing me as well. Like, let me know if there is something wrong with the live stream, because I haven't done this in quite some time. I was actually quite nervous when getting on. Like, my fingers were shaking. I was filled with adrenaline at that point. So, yeah. Anyways, also, I would like to say, Carl Hayes, thank you very much. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the big-ass group right now. We have, how many is it now? 24,900 people. Oh, that's insane. That's amazing. That's amazing. How much time have you spent in this game? You do not want to know. Way too much. Definitely way too much is the only answer I can give right now. With clarity. Why haven't I done a season video? That's a good question, Eric Stiller. Well, I have been away for basically a month. I was traveling. I had some videos already pre-uploaded. That was for sure. But in the end, I was just gone for an entire month. That's the way I can say it. That maybe some people didn't miss me because I did put out some videos in general. But yeah, I can't really complain in the end, is it? Can I have a turquoise? You're great. I'm gonna put the you're great in there. Customize this one. I have plenty of other ones, by the way. This is just my 2 favorite ones. So, you're great. Technically, it's a you're with the RE on the back. My OCD is killing it right now. Oh, just went full natural motion on that one. And then we're just gonna jump back onto the other one. And if Limes is not gonna give a license plate anytime soon, I might have to skip him. Limes Lynn, if you're still there, I'll give you 10 to 15 more seconds. And if you don't get me a license plate, it will be either Samuel GT2 or HK Leon, if Samuel GT2 doesn't want to give it. So, how was my vacation? My vacation was actually quite nice, I have to say. I went to the Philippines and to Vietnam, so I had quite some nice sunny weather. I really liked it. By the way, Sasha Hert, also thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the group as well. But why did the subscriber count not go up though? Someone unsubscribing in here? Someone deeply? We're still waiting for a license plate before we can get things started. Come on. Is it that too loud? Okay, let me put that down. I can definitely put that down a little bit. Ratio. The compressor. Gain, I think it's gain, then it's down. Put it on 7.5, maybe. I'll put it on 7. Let me know. If it's still too loud, let me know. Maybe I'm just a little bit too close to the thing. Okay, I'll just put HW2000s. Can you maybe explain why HW2000S? I'm not really seeing exactly directly the link to it. HW2000S. Also, Daniel Dixon, thank you very much for subscribing. Can we finally go up 24,901? No, we're stuck on 24,900. Oh, is that the thing that happened with the... Oh man, let me see. I think I know what happened. Let me put this on pause. Yeah, I think I know what happened, what's going to be stuck there. Isn't that like one of the new changes they made recently? With all those kind of places which have the things going. 1 minute, let me see. That's that. Browser source. Let me see if I can... livecounts.net. I think they changed it. I think they changed it. Yeah, they changed it. I think they changed the thing in the end where you can't really see exactly how many subscribers you have. It's a shame. It's a real shame, though. It's a real shame. But yeah, I guess it will be stuck on 24,900 for now. I will have to find something to fill up in there. We'll find something in the end. But before I want to start, I want to show you guys some other variants that I pulled. I won't be putting license plates because it would take too much efforts. But we're going to get things going anyways anytime soon. So change car. As you can see, I pulled quite some specs in there. Some nice ones. So what do we have here? We have a non-matte finish yellow one, which is amazing as well. This nice green one as well. Verde Scandal. Very pretty color. I wish I was able to pull the gray one, but I wasn't able to in the end. I think this one is also one of my favorite ones here. This blue one with the white SV on it. Oh, just gorgeous. We have the Evantra over there. Purple. Always looks nice. Purple is always like, damn. Matte black. Nero Nemesis. And then I think I have two more in the end. No, yeah, this orange. This orange is also quite pretty. Or red-ish orange. I think I should have gone for this one. For the plates. And then we have the low-key special card that I actually did win legitimately. This is not given to me. I actually did win this one. So I was 400th and something, if I recall correctly. It is quite a special card to me. It's quite a special card to me. So we're gonna get things started. If you need a tune, normally a tune should be popping up, as you see right there on the bottom. Nash Al, thank you very much for subscribing as well. And I have a card which is... This is the version that I had once it came out as a season price card. Milestone card back in the day. It came out in this awesome Giallo Horus. It's quite a nice color, and I actually won it when I had 7,900 subscribers. So if you think about it, it's been quite some time since I won the car. It's a long time ago. I'm gonna get things started right now. So my tune is slightly different from the tune you see on the bottom left, on the bottom right for you guys. Sorry, should be there for you. That is my left, but you're right. Kind of weird, like weird flex, but okay. And I have it upgraded decently, so we should be able to get there. Should be able to get there. Thank you for inviting me to Elite Outlaws, but I think I will skip on that request. Yeah, sorry. Alright, how can I participate in the Hobson Show event? Sadly, you have to, it's behind a paywall. Because it's behind a paywall, you can't really do much about it, sadly. You have to pay to participate in it. There's no way for you to join in for free. Which is a shame. I wish there was like some extent, some free to play content behind it. But yeah. GG Weimer, thank you very much for being in the live stream again, SVT. I missed you so much. I've been watching your Instagram with your trucks. They're quite like, honestly, they are gorgeous. Like, I prefer the brown orange one. That one is sick. I'm really digging that one. And also, like Lozy, he says, you don't really want to join the event because it's quite hard. The event is quite challenging, can be said. It's quite challenging. By the way, how are you guys liking the new lighting? Can you see my face clearer than how you're used to seeing it? Is it any better quality or anything like that? And if I need to keep it or if I need to yeet it out of the window, I can also yeet it out of the window, you know. Okay, definitely need to lower the sound game. Okay, I'm gonna put that thing down. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow, that thing was on all the way. My bad, sorry. Whew. Sorry. That was not the intention. So what happened basically, I had to remove the video card a couple of time ago, and in the end it just got ruined. Let me know, I changed it now. It should be a lot better now. Should be almost silent. Let me know if I need to up it a little bit. Just keep me informed, Banks. Thank you very much. That's exactly what I need. Feedback is always appreciated. The Cobra 427 SC looks so good. So good. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I think I will be able... I think the final time of the Prestige Cup was a 10.2, something like that. How long have I been playing the game? Now it's too low. Now it's muted. Okay, wait 1 minute. I'll wait. I'll take my jacket off first. And answer some questions. Now no games on. Let me up it up a little bit. Hopefully this one is a little bit clear. So how long have I been playing? I've been playing now for almost 3 years. I started playing around Halloween back in 2016, so we're almost at 3 years by now. Then the other question, how was my vacation? My vacation was pretty damn amazing. Pretty damn amazing, I have to say. I had so much fun. I went to Philippines, I went to Vietnam, I went for a month. It was warm, it was sweaty weather, but it was all good. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Let me know now. I upped the volume a little bit. Hopefully it's a little bit louder. A little bit louder. I've been playing so from a long way back. Gabriel Gicek, I think it's pronounced. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. No, I'm not Italian, but I did live in Italy, so I do speak some Italian, and I have some basic knowledge of Italian. I speak the language slightly, so I do know where to put the accents on certain words, and I already just upped the volume a little bit more, so hopefully that fixes it a little bit better. Still muted? I should maybe in 10 to 20 seconds. No, okay, right now there is no sound to it, so we'll see what happens, alright? See what happens. What are your thoughts on the Koenigsegg Jesko coming as a flash event? Everything trains Sean. I wish there would have been a free-to-get car instead of having it as a flash event car. On the other hand, I think I would prefer seeing it as a flash event car than seeing it as an event finale reward like we had with the Supra. So, it's like kind of like a middle ground. It would have never been a Evo Cup, never. That would... Just nothing in my mind would think it would have ever been Evo Cup of some sort. Maybe like some Koenigsegg event where you could win it in the end. But it's hard to say. I wish there was just... I don't really know how to say it. I'm kind of upset it's not for free to get because I wished more people could get it. But I think it's not poorly implemented where it's too hard to get it and you have to pay more than $100 to get it. Unlike some other game, that some people might know what I'm talking about. So it's kind of like, yeah. By the way, how is the sound now? How was the last race? Let me know. Keep me updated. Come on, guys, keep me updated. I need to know how it is. I need to know. I pronounced your name correct. Pronounced it excellent. Exactly how everyone should say it. I think it's because I know from Kubica, from like this the kind of sometimes the name of it. Minute, why though? I have a question. Is it your voice doing as just your microphone or both? It's probably the combination of both, I think. Like probably some... I put some noise gate in there. My videos, I have to say, I do put some extra editing into the voice to make it sound a little bit more monotone to probably make you guys go to sleep by the end of the video, so you do end up watching the advertisement at the end of it. That would like be some 4D chess. How do you make so much XP? Well, you see on the top with... Oh, wait. What you see at the top is a 31 million. 31 million is crew RP, so you can't really go off that one. My current solo RP is at 100,000, and I got that one through the Showdown beta series that we go so far, because it is quite a fun challenge, I have to say. The latest one is a complete mess up, though. The last one is ridiculous, I have to say. The one with the Legends where you can put in McLaren F1 versus a 250 GTO. I do not understand what happened there. It's not the best choice. I think they should have put like some limitation on it in terms of how many parts you can upgrade, but yeah, it's still... It misses something. It's something that is just way too much off grid. The Tier 3 was fun, the Nissan GTR was fun. The Pagani event was kind of a paywall event because you had to have the... Zonda Revolution, because if you didn't have the Zonda Revolution, you would have just not gotten it, so you know. It's the Showdown. I really like Showdown, I have to say. I really like Showdown. And I'm glad it's there. It's a nice competition package, but for me right now, I don't see any goal into trying to get within the top 1000 because it would just cost too much gas to get extra maybe 50 gold. So I always try to stay within the first 10,000 to get my 200 bronze keys, and get into 10,000 by doing 20-ish races, something like that. So Showdown will be a lot of fun if they just keep the implementation correct, I think, and if it's not too hard to a point where it's also always the same car being used for the first top places. Like, what I would like to see now is a challenge where you... Like, there are two kinds of events which I have in mind. One, which is a PP limit race, where you have a certain PP limit. So, like, for example, for tier 5 car at 700. Everything over 700, no, you won't go past. Something like that. And the second challenge I have in mind, which would be harder to like implement, would be a kind of race where you have to be as close as possible to a certain time. Let's say, example, like at the end of the race, you have to be as close as possible to 10.0 seconds. That is very hard to do. You have to find a car which is consistent, which you can hit that time with. Then you have to do something with that, and the person who's the closer to the 10 seconds gets the win. That would be also a challenge which I think would be quite amazing. But yeah, like those are just my 2 cents on possible events which could be implemented. So I have to wait and see if they have even listened to me. I think right now, because it's a beta phase, they do have low rewards. I do think in the end, the rewards will definitely increase. As long as, to me, it's not the only people who paid for a car that can win it, like it was with the Zonda Revolution and the Drago Viola. That should not be the case at all. Definitely not. Am I waiting for the Yeek? Are you talking about the Jesko? I think it's the Jesko, right? Jesko, not Jesko. Jesko. Definitely not say that wrong. Just finished cap, excited for this 918 Weissach. Oh, you're running with From the Shadows for the Weissach package? I've really not been paying attention to it. Didn't someone mess up on day 1 from the team? I've been really off, like, out of the loop. Is From the Shadows in the top 10 still? Please let me know it is in top 10 still. When is that sweet Jesko coming out? I wished I could tell you when it was coming out, because honestly I don't know myself, and I've been so long out of the loop by now. I really have to try to know when everything's gonna come out. But I think right now, not next season perhaps. Wait, how many cars do we have for this update still? We still have the F8 Tributo, the Project 8 and the ATS. So we still have 3 seasons, which means 6 weeks. And in 6 weeks we need to get 1 Evo Cup, 1 Golden Cup, which is for the 177 because they added some colors to it, and then we have the Jesko, so 3 events. I don't see any event happening by the end of the Fast and the Furious challenge, so I think maybe the week after that we might see the Evo Cup, and then the week after that the Jesko. Not the week, 2 weeks after that the Jesko, and then probably the week after that the Golden Cup. I think that's how it's going to happen. There's no, like, from me, there's no confirmation. Don't just take this with a grain of salt. This is just what I think from past experiences where they don't try to put as many paid events right behind each other. So they definitely space it out a little bit. And honestly, the Jesko, I hope it's doable because I have my Koenigsegg parts ready. As an Evo Cup, I think it's a very Evo Cup. As a Flash event, it is quite interesting because normally Flash event cars are cars which are quite hard to upgrade because of lack of fusion parts. But with the Koenigsegg, that should not be the case. So hopefully it really isn't. So I can maybe max it out. And that would be my first sub 7 second car because the other ones are just not even close. What I've seen so far is a 6.97 is around with it, so hopefully that works. One minute. I think we're just outside of the crew and we lost 9,000 on the first day, 100 AP a couple of days ago, and someone 15k from Prestige Cup didn't have. That's weird. I really hope y'all get the top 10 card though, for real. Like, that would be amazing. Yeah, that's true. So I've seen the Jesko at the... I've seen the Jesko when I was at the Geneva. And I was invited onto the stage. We actually stood close to Christian von Koenigsegg, and we could hear it on the background, him talking. It was, I think, to Supercar Blondie. Supercar Blondie was on the same stage as well at that point, and she was talking to Christian von Koenigsegg, and he explained everything about the car to her then. It was quite an experience, I have to say. Any money tips I'm upgrading bad to upgrade the Fast and Furious cars? Just do your daily cups. If you do your daily cup, like honestly though, if you do your daily cups, that's like this: 30 races, 10 races in a row, 10,000 per race, 30 races in a row, you get 30,000 out of it. Do your daily events, do your supply cups, do as much races as you can, basically. Well, the thing is, okay, 5.2 is not as difficult if you think about it, but it does take quite some time and some dedication, and the problem that I have is that I always fall asleep while capping. There's like something in my brain right now when I try to cap, it just goes offline. How is the sound of the cars in the background of the racing? Is it too loud? Is it too silent? Let me know. Let me know. Honestly, deal breaker for me is Jesko is how rare the stage 6 spot drops are. Makes it so it will never hit the 6.9 if you don't spend 100 on crates. Other city? Okay, so spend 100 on crates. I think spending 100 on crates, I don't think that will be the case, because that will only be the case if you will try to get the final epic fusion part that you might be missing. The stage 6 parts do drop like normally once every 7 crates. You should get one stage 6, unless you get quite unlucky, but mostly I get one stage 6 part before I hit loyalty. Then you hit loyalty and you get a second one. The event lasts 7 days, so you get 7 crates. Let's say you get one in there and you get one for free, that's 2. Then there's a third one you get from the event, if it's not a duplicate, so that should be 3. Let's say you get 3 already. Then it's just on the matter of luck, trying to get, you got 3 for free and then you have to get 4 more. I'm thinking more like 50 bucks. Yes, it is still quite a lot of money though. I have to say that 50 bucks just to get 2 stage 6 parts, that is something that is quite steep for many. Is it worth it in the end? Debatable, because you still swap in the top lobbies and the Tuatara will just steamroll you, and there are so many hackers in the game, it's ridiculous. But I do understand the point where nowadays there are so many hackers, because the game is becoming quite expensive if you try to get every car maxed out. But on the other hand, if you hack, you kind of ruin the fun for some things. Like for example, if you run this cup, for example, completely maxed out, what's the point of it? I don't know, what's the point of it? No. It's not like, I think if you would hack the game to a point where you have everything maxed out, in the first few days that would be fun, but I think afterward that would just be like, would become boring in the end. That's the way that I think it. That's the way that I see it. It would just become boring because you have everything, there's nothing more to unlock, there's no challenge anymore. Like when I hit that one stage 6 part from a free crate, I'm happy. If you have a completely hacked account, you just lose that kind of, I think, don't you? Well, that's my point of view on things. And also for me, I don't care how much you hack, as long as it's offline, but just don't take it online. If you take it online and you're messing around with other people's rewards and leaderboards and stuff like that, no, that's not okay for me. That's just the way that I see how it is. Keep it offline, keep it cool. This is like back in the day. Back in the day, no one could care more about people modding and hacking their games, as long as you did it offline. Remember the cheat codes being used in GTA San Andreas back in the day? Oh, by the way, if you didn't know this, if you're on PC and you want to have GTA 5, not GTA 5, GTA San Andreas for free, you need to go to Rockstar. If you download the Rockstar player or the Rockstar launcher or something like that, you get GTA San Andreas for free on your computer. I got it the other day, I still have to try it out. It's dope though, it's free. One of my favorite games I played when growing up. Damn nice. Damn nice. You know that the Jesko is meant for the 24th of October, right? Why is it, you know for sure the 24th of October? I'm not aware of that. I thought, sort of, wait, what did I say? I said 2 weeks, wait, 1 minute, let me see. Earlier I had in mind, so I said, not this time. I said not next week. Yeah, I would have been wrong. I would have thought it was the 31st. I think it would have been, oh wait, 1 minute. When we need an update in October, we will need an update in October because of Halloween. There has to be a Halloween event, so we will get an early update somewhere. Man, 6 weeks from now, right? Well, we will need a Halloween update. That's gonna maybe shake some things up. No way they're gonna do like no event at all for Halloween. There has to be something. They always do something. Always do something. Do you think they should buff the F1? I don't think they should buff the F1. The F1 is a quite solid car with a 7.18, I think it is. They should kind of maybe up the top speed on it because acceleration is quite mad. But I think the target time for it is quite solid. I'm not as excited as I should probably be, because I'm kind of disappointed it's not a free car. I wish more people would get it than just the ones who pay for it, because it's quite an iconic car. That's the way that I see it. But on the other hand, if you look at, like, for example, Asphalt, how much they required you to actually get the Jesko is ridiculous. I think we're 20 bucks. See, it can be seen this way. So if you don't have the car, for example, if they would add it to the game, and if you have no gold keys and you want to try to pull it, then you might spend more than 30 bucks on getting it from gold keys on crates, right? So if you pay 20 for it, it comes as a Purple Star car, and you definitely get the car without a doubt. But on the other hand, some people 20 bucks is quite a lot of money. So it's tricky. No, they will definitely not nerf the Tuatara. They will never nerf any cars basically that is paid for. That would just piss off the community by quite a lot. Hopefully, I do not know what tip you're talking about, Shazaib, Babar, but hopefully if it works out, I'm happy. How much gold to cap each season? Because these top 2000 and 10,000 crews are getting on my nerves. So, yeah, that's the problem with capping. You have to keep in mind, so because you win and lose one race, you do lose quite a lot of gold and cash, because you have to always keep refueling the car. And that is what would throw me from capping personally. And I've been saving some gold now, and I've hit 150,000 again, which I haven't hit in a very long time. And honestly, this morning I made a stupid mistake of actually, by accident, buying an upgrade for my Supra. So I was kind of pissed off with that. Like, why did that happen? But in general, the gold cost to cap is quite high. It's too high in my opinion. It should not cost that much just to cap to go top 10, because it becomes pay to play in the end. Not pay to play, it becomes pay to win, because or you have to hack it, and that's why the top 10 is just full of hackers. There are guys running infinite gas and running a maxed out Tuatara Elite. All that kind of stuff is, yeah. See, as Robert Hall just said, probably half use the unlimited fuel hack. Top 10 is really no fun place if you want to go for it very often. It's not a fair play. It's not a fun play. The amount of elite maxed out F1s out there is just stupid. People on ranked 3000 with an elite F1. This is stupid. The thing is, top 50 does not reward as much. Like, top 50 does not reward enough to be actually be of some fun, you know? Because you spend so much gold on gas just to be top 50 and you don't get any extra reward. That's where I kind of left the scene where I used to hit 2 million and stuff like that. Well, Dreamworld still has to be taken with... If Dreamworld is still associated with Dreamville, there have to be some certain things that have to be taken with this Salda Grain. And we've seen Slip having bans quite a lot of times back in the day. Slipstream, like, I know don't want to say bad, but if it's still associated with Dreamville, that would not be... Dreamville cannot be trusted. Whatever they say, Dreamville always tries to be good guys out there because they have been there for such a long time. But they're one of the dirtiest ones out there. Top 3 dirtiest crews are Elite Outlaws, Dreamville, and Master Battle. Those are the 3 most ugly ones. From experience, I can say. I'm talking about way past in the days. Well, it's quite some pressure because you have to cap, and it is quite satisfactory once you get to the end. But for me, once I do it, I regret doing it, and I always tell myself, never do this again, just stop it, you know? That's what I always keep doing. I always keep saying. Dream World isn't part of Outlaws anymore. That's also quite a big change, because I don't understand why people still see Elite Outlaws as such high guys, because they literally have guys running with modded accounts in leaderboards with the EO tag on it, and it's so obvious. It's so obvious. I really don't understand how people still run into that. I remember when Dreamville Master Battle and Elite All shared a thought. Like, for example, one of the people that I'm not gonna say I hate, it's more like dislike. One of the people I dislike is Sophie. Sophie was known for being in Dreamville, and she was also in Elite Outlaws, and there were quite some, and she did quite some stuff back then. Like, there was a season with the Vulcan season where the top 10 hit a insane, like the top spot hit 168 million or something like that, and people still want to be associated with that, and that is something that I cannot understand, how you still want to be associated with people like that. If you try to be legitimately top 10, it's yeah. I didn't do this C10 Tiffany season, so I can't really explain exactly what happened back then, but it's just, top 10 is a nasty place sometimes. It really is a nasty place sometimes. It's just the way that if you would get into it, if you would go, it's kind of corrupt in some places. The amount of elite McLaren F1s out there from people who are ranked 2000 who switched out the elite tag or even got the elite. Like, I saw a guy who had a duplicate account. He copied literally every single car from one account to another account. And on rank 100 he had already a maxed out elite F1 running top 10. Another guy in I'm thinking which crew it was exactly. I can't remember. I'm not gonna say the crew. He had an unlimited gas. He was running top 10. So those are things that should not be happening. So really. Adding RP I don't think happens as much anymore as it used to happen. It's definitely not pretty. I'm not gonna say that, but I don't think adding RP has been happening as of late. Well, I have to say that we have seen some really weird stuff happening with RP at the end of the season, where it's very confusing times. I have to say that. This is not gonna work, is it? We need to put acceleration up. 2.7. I need to. I need to hit 0.6, 2.9, so I have to go. Oh, there we go, 1.6. That's what we need. More final drive. That's the way. Yeah. But Banks, I have to say though, there was a guy once in our crew which was elite, an elite F1, and he was ranked 3000 plus. It's like how some people do it and how they can keep going away with it. I don't know. I'm on race 19. I was trying to retune it, but I just kept. Why would I race a guy with negative Evo though? But yeah, yellow versus yellow. See, now it works a lot better. Since the first message didn't went through, want to ask something about Legends. Is it better to upgrade the 250 GTOs to open slots or get different cars each time? Love from South Africa. Peace. Darius, I really hope you can speak Zuid-Afrikaans, because that's a very fun language. As a Dutch person, that's a quite funny language. What I wanted to say is, I think it's better to focus on various cars instead of focusing on one car. If you can focus on, like, you can always get parts along the way while playing the game. Well, if you should focus on doing all cars first, and once you're stuck and you've done the other cars, that's a different story. Then you can focus on trying to get multiple cars of the same thing. So I would say first focus on the various ones. So I don't know if you've seen my video recently with the 6 tips or tricks that you might have not thought about. But there you can see some nice detail. Like something like this is completely explained. I don't want to say bad things about Elite All in general, because there are still some players who generally join them for the fun of it, and because some people in there will still be legit. But sometimes I just feel that they're so corrupt to a certain degree. They have guys selling mods. They have like one. I think one of the admins sells mods to other people. You're gonna tell me then they don't have any modders inside the crew? They run multiple, like they run back-to-back top 10 seasons, but so they switch out a full 30 people in there with people who have literally duplicate accounts. Sometimes they don't cheat. I'm not gonna say they mod the game, but sometimes they just take some weird choices which would not be deemed very legal, but the fault is not them. The fault is at Natural Motion for actually not doing something about it. That's the way that I see it. I've seen lots of people subscribe today. 1 minute, let me go to the menu so I can thank you all. Lots of people have been subscribed. That's good news. That's good to see. 1 minute, let me see. So I have to thank Daniel Dixon, already that one. Nash Al, already that one, that as well. JRBR9, would that be your brother or something like that? JRBR9 and Delamain Jackson. Thank you guys very much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the club. Wish I could actually see how many subscribers I would be at right now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I honestly quite like the Murciélago SV. I just wish it was slightly faster than this. Performance-wise, it is quite cool. Like, for its looks, it would have been such an amazing car to be like 7.7, 7.8. I would have put it there somewhere. That would have been a lot of fun. But it's kind of slow. But hey, it's a nice collector piece in the end. That's what matters to me, I think. It being a collector piece is quite important as well. How much RP do you do now? Right now I'm in a crew which asks for 1 million RP, but I really don't look at how much RP I have. I'll check at the end of the race. I'll check at the end of the race how much I'll have. I did miss out on the first Supply Cup of the season because I was traveling. And I didn't have any time at all to actually focus on the game. I did like take some races, but yeah. Gabriel Chichek, okay. Just because you've been here from the beginning of the stream. You've been here from the beginning of the stream and you've been very respectful this entire time. I'll give you one license plate on the other of the Murciélagos, alright? You can pick the color. I like you. You sound like a good dude to me. Brandon J, thank you very much for subscribing as well. Was there someone else who popped up? Is it just Brandon J? I think it was just Brandon J. And also Just Dan. And also Thirdlex X Terror. Thank you guys very much for subscribing. Lots of people subscribing now. Any time frame for the new Tempest 4? Yeah, I don't think. I don't think Tempest 4 will be happening anytime soon. I don't see it happen for sure. It would be nice, but I don't think it will happen anytime soon. It would be nice that we can actually get finally Tempest 4 so we would be able to stop complaining. But one thing, Tempest 4. That's basically how it should be. Because once we would get Tempest 4, there would be nothing after it. So I think people would stop complaining after that. Maybe they would ask for some more, but now we're complaining because we know there is a Tempest 4 somewhere. So, okay, Victoria, at the end I'll also do a keep pull, alright? How are you handling the 0 to 161 challenges? Try to put final drive more towards the 5.0. I had some struggles earlier. Hopefully that one works as well. I don't do much supply cups no more. 25 races ain't my worth. If you need RP though, it's quite interesting. Do you guys think they will use the T? See, there should be a Thirdlex, the Tier 3 Charger RT, unless they would add it as a prestige car at some point, like they have done with the Arc Veloster and stuff like that. It should become a Tempest 4 bus car that you can win. It's just time will tell what will happen with it. It would be a dope bus car though. Fast Burton, my man, never late, never late. Burton, did you see my message that I sent you on Discord today? I sent you the message. I haven't seen yet if you have replied. So I'll definitely make sure to fix that up for you, alright? I completed the Ferrari, Shelby, and the Mercedes in the Legends. What should I work on next? GT40. If you don't have the GT40 unlocked yet, I would just go with the next tier. The Corvette. The Corvette is a quite good one. I think the Corvette is definitely the next one to upgrade. Well, unless someone else, but I think the Pontiac GTO would be a pain because of the low fusion parts. So it is kind of tricky. Nate Brown, how are you, my man? Do you still play the game? Nate Brown, one of the legends in the game as well. This guy brought up his crew, like from... This guy, I forgot the name. I think it was KSA, wasn't it KSA? You brought up your crew to such a high standard. It was like you brought up the crew so high. Quite impressive. It's like Dreamworld. I think it was Jonathan who brought up Dreamworld, I think the name was. I think it had even a different name before that. Before Dreamworld, it had definitely another. I can't recall the name exactly what it was before that. I think it was World Family, something like that. No, World Family is another crew, but he brought up the game like from way lower up there, and it's quite impressive to see how you guys can do that. Nah, Nate, it can't be that it was 2 years ago, can it? No, but Dreamville collaborated with another crew to develop Dream World. Jonathan Chikuri, I think the name was, if I pronounced it correctly. He had a crew that he built up from like very low, and then he collaborated with Dreamville to get known as Dream World in the end. There was a time where people would just collaborate all the entire time, and then they got Dream Outlaws and stuff like that, and everything just got out of there. That's why sometimes it's confusing whether they're like, if you have names like that, like Dream World, Dreamville, if you have names like that, it's kind of confusing to say if you're associated or not and stuff like that. It's kind of confusing. World Power, that's the one. That's the one that I was talking about. World Power. Yeah. Because I used to talk a lot with Jonathan back in the day. Back in the day, I was a lot more active on the community forum as well. If you run top 10, you are more aware of the people around you and you are more communicative. Now that I'm more in the milestone crew, I'm less focused on talking to people. I'm less focused in the community, I have to say. I'm less with ties that I used to have. I kind of just got sick of how top 10 was kind of ruined by some players. To the point where for me it just was not fun anymore. I remember running Too Fast For You. Top 10 the first time. We hit first time with Too Fast For You, we hit top 4 at 145 million. And we had some guys on our crews having elite license swapped, and we just stopped looking at it, and it didn't feel good. It honestly didn't feel good. And after that season, I changed to From These Shadows. And ever since, I've been quite happy with the crew. I'm in the 4th or the 5th crew by now, and I know whenever I need to go jump up for a top 10, I think it will have a spot for me. So hopefully I can stay there, because they do have a quite good schedule, and I'm happy now. I'm peaceful. Okay, this is quite interesting to see. 24,000 people having at least a 9.8, which is quite solid. It's not as much as other seasons, probably because it's slightly harder. But yeah. Could we keep it English, please? Like, please, I would appreciate if we would keep it English in the chat. Alright? How many hours do you play this? I do 3 hours, and with Showdown was going 5. Feels really unhealthy. Richard, yeah, I definitely don't play at that level anymore. Moderators, can you please make sure that the chat stays English? We really appreciate. Sorry, I'm not trying to say that you guys should stop talking and still talk. Just keep it English, please, so we know what is happening. Because I don't speak. I think it's Turkish. If I can read it correctly, I think it's Turkish. It would be nice if everyone knows what it is, and to make sure that nothing wrong is said. All right? Because we still want to have respect for everyone. The way that I see it. Respect everyone, and you will get respected too. The way I see it. One minute. Miller, how you doing? I'm doing great. Farhad Jaihoon. Can we use the Rotana in the next Evo Cup? I really hope we can use the Rotana, because as of late we've seen the Red Chiron being able to use, and also the... Which other event was it? The Red Chiron and the Sleipnir being able to use in the Evo Cup. So hopefully they learn their mistake from the Demon and they allow us to, because it would be a shame that I would have to upgrade it quite a lot. The Subi is quite fast. The Subi is quite fast. I have to say that. It's a 7.7 card. It actually has quite a solid shift pattern as well, but I barely use it. It's an example why it's not always worth to actually buy cars in game, for the simple reason that in the majority of the cases they just end up collecting dust. Like, how many people do still run the Intensa Emozione? I don't see many people with the Intensa Emozione or the Devo. Not many online anymore. You buy it, you put it on the side, and you never use it again. It's kind of a shame, and sometimes I waste the money. Oh, I didn't check what... I didn't check which light. I do know I needed tires, but we got there. We skipped it, and it's actually... I don't know what this is, but I've seen this thing happen. So, like, it's either you're low on stage 6 spots, and then you got plenty to go, and you get a duplicate, and then if you just need one stage 6 spot, you end up getting that one stage 6 spot that you need. I've seen happening this for such a long time. I'm kind of confused on if this is luck or this is some algorithm on the background when winning a race. It doesn't make it. Look, I had all stage 6 spots and I got exactly the one that I needed. I assume it's just gonna be luck, is it? It's just gonna be luck. Shelby fusion parts, yeah, that's definitely a problem. I can definitely say Shelby fusion parts are a problem. Without that, the only thing you can do is just wait for it and hope they will ever drop. That's the only thing. That's the only tip I can give. Sorry. Jalix Malix, it's definitely way too hard. I'm not happy with the way they have put out the difficulty level for Downfall. It should have not been that hard. Should not have been that hard. A finale should be fun. A finale should not be where you have to pay more crates. Poor choices were made. It's the way that I see it. It's not the first time poor choices were made. Because on the other hand, the crate system is sublime. I can say whatever you can say whatever you want, but the crate system is sublime on this one. From the way that I see it, I really like the way they implemented that one. And I'll go show it if people don't know what it is. It is stupid hard. It is quite stupid hard. But if you look at it, like, look at the amount of free crates you can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 free crates on this one. 3 other free crates every 24 hours on top of that. That's 9 free crates every 24 hours. That is, yeah, you know, that's quite big. Quite a lot of free crates, which is nice. You will definitely hit loyalty. If only they didn't make the challenge so damn hard. That's the problem with it. The Jesko will be a flash event. I think it would be stupid to actually make it a showdown beta because you're limiting revenue in the first part. Because you're definitely limiting revenue, but you're also avoiding people from getting a car. Also, I was not really happy when the Drago Viola became a car for the showdown because it was given to people who had to pay in the first place. Second, then you asked to have the exact same car, the slower version of the car, to be paid in an event a couple of weeks before that. So it was all a mashup. I was really not happy when it came out. I was really not happy. That's the way that I see it. I was not satisfied. Oh wow, I actually jumped to the top 15,000. That's quite good. I've seen you busy, but I welcome you back. You're not even acknowledging me back. Sorry, X-Man, I didn't see your message earlier. I'm trying to combine it. It's quite a busy day today. 187 people watching. That's insane. Where can you find good crews to join? Make around 1.44 million. Whipple, aren't you the guy that used to mod with the 6.9 LaFerrari Aperta online? Isn't that you, Whipple? I think there was someone with the kind of like the same name. There used to be a guy that used to run a 6.9 the entire time with the LaFerrari Aperta before it came out. I don't know exactly who it was. I think sorry if I. It was the name. The name is very. Maybe some OGs might know exactly who I'm talking about, but yeah. Do you think they should separate gold cars and purple star cars in events? Veji Vassal. Yes and no. Yes and no. People who won the car fairly should earn an advantage because they actually had to work hard to get it. That's one thing. That's one thing being said, right? So if you do top 10 and you had to work to get the car, like for example right now Banks is top 10 running for the Visac package and he earns the Visac package, he definitely earns the right to use that car in an event to get some extra rewards. But the fact there are so many modders today, they just ruin it. They just get the purple star car and you can't get the purple star car, so you have they have an unfair advantage, which makes it less fun. So it's yeah, you know, it's like a double-edged sword, I have to say. That's the way that I see it. That's the way that I see it. Brandel, how I got my coins. If you're talking about the gold coins, I had those because some upgrade timer glitched out. And because it glitched out, they gave me the time to they gave me the gold to skip the timer, but I decided not to skip the timer and just keep it. I kept the gold since then. And I had 180,000 at some point, but I spent a ton load of it on cars and stuff like that. And now I'm trying to build it up slowly again. Stupid me actually this morning messed it up again. So let me real quickly go back to the garage because I promised something to someone. Oh! I promised something. So my other top parts today. So I promised something to someone. If he's still there, is Chichek, I think. Oh yeah, Gabriel Chichek, you're still there. You're still there, my man. You're still there, my man. Let me know what the license plate is. I owe you that one. I promised you in the middle. So we're gonna do that one. Then I'm gonna do it. Then I'm gonna open a crate. Change card. Can someone let me know how many are the dislikes and the likes in the chat for today? So we're gonna move this around. I'm gonna take the green one here. Hello, and man, how are you, my man? I wished I could play some PlayStation 4 with you. The black one. And what can I put on the black one? So it's not in this garage, it's in the other garage. The black one, there we go. What can I put on there? Hunted 1. Okay, I'll put Hunted 1 on that one. 58 and 3 dislikes. Oh, I got 3 dislikes. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We need some more likes to make those 3 dislikes disappear, my man. Hunted 1. Like this? Sounds good. I can't put the brick in there. There's just not enough space for that, but I think this one sounds good. Hunted. No, but now it looks like Hunted. Well, Hunted. Okay, but you know, I might just put it like this. I'm gonna just put it like this. We're jumping in likes. That's good. That's good. We're jumping in likes. So now we're gonna open up a crate. So I'm not gonna open a gold crate because I need to save up my gold keys. I'm running low on them. So I'm gonna open a silver crate to see what I can get from it. So cars that could be useful for me right now would only be a 4-star car. Demonetized. But no. Okay, now it's your time. Now it's your time, guys. Let me know, what do you think will be today? I have a feeling today it will be another awesome looking 1-star car. I'm going for a 1-star car. If we pull a 3 or higher, we're gonna pull a second one. We're gonna keep on doing that, alright? Okay, guys. 3, 2, 1. If it's a 2-star car and it's another Range Rover, I'm a flip for real, Donna. I don't know what. Okay, if I swear, if this is another Range Rover, I'm done. I'm done. Like, for real. If this is another Range Rover, this is a meme. This is a meme. This has to be a meme. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's an nice spec rims on that. It's not too bad. I'm gonna keep it. It's a nice spec on it. I like it. I quite like it. It could have been a lot worse. As a 2-star car, it's a pretty one. It's a pretty one. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna pop out on that one. And then, so what do I want to do now? I wanted to show something. This is not interesting anymore. Nothing to happen here. Let me see. Is it? I still haven't had the Jesko daily battle, so hopefully I can get it today. That would be a nice way to close out the stream, wouldn't it? Boys, I even called it. I even called it this one. I even called it. Look at the window, my dude. Ooh. Damn, this car looks good. Oof, that thing. Sorry if I pronounced Jesko wrong. Sorry. I know it's Jesko. It's not Jesko, is it? It's Jesko. Correctly. Somebody's stalking my DM messages. I'll check later. I'll check later. So what I'm gonna do now is claim my mystery prize, which is not really a mystery because it's. What is this? What is this? Why would I want an uncommon Honda Fusion part? What it is? I'm confused. I'm hella confused. I'm hella confused. But yeah, anyways, this looks amazing. Oh my god, this looks so pretty. Ooh. Ah, this view though. This view in the background. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, this car is so gorgeous. The green calipers do stick out though. The wing is so massive. The wing is just incredible. Ah, it's just. Okay, not done with it. We've seen it. We've seen it. But I mean, like, what I was talking about is 1 minute. What I was talking about is the fact. Okay, it is a green. It is a green fusion part. But when you get to a point where you're at 2,100 daily battles, a green Honda fusion part should not be it. Because the text literally says the more races you win, the better the prizes. And a green Honda fusion part. Carlos Brown, what do you think is the biggest problem with CSR recently? Recently, the biggest problem still is online being quite unstable for Android, and that is something that will stay for quite a long time unless they fix it. For me, that is the main issue with the game. That is something that, yeah. Honestly. Didn't they have to have stage 6 spots in daily battles? Back in the day, they used to have some more decent stuff. They took something out that really pissed some people off. The most mileage on a car. Wait, let me see. The most mileage on a car, I think, is my... where is it? My Roadrunner. My Roadrunner definitely has the most mileage on it. I used to run the 918 Spider before this one because 918 Spider was an amazing car. 15,000 miles on this one. That's way too much. 15,000 miles. I'll change it. G-check, I'll change it maybe another time, not now. It's gonna cost me another 20,000. Oh right, I was gonna show you how much RP. Someone asked me how much RP I have this season so far. I'm not doing great. I know I'm not doing great. I have to see what exactly it is. Oh well, 761,000. I can't complain. Not doing great. Quite average. Doing the minimum that is required. I still need to pull out 200,000 out somewhere. But tomorrow is an 86,000. Today is another 40,000. 30,000. There will be another 32,000. Tomorrow, I think, for the cup. So from the supply cup. So there will be some extra parts in there. So, but there is something I wanted to show you guys. If you guys don't mind, I might open a different game because I want to show you guys something else. I don't know if you guys will like it, but right now I'm kind of thinking, oh, wrong app, not what I wanted to open. This is what I wanted to open. What I wanted to open. I wanted to show you guys something that I've done while I was away that I'm quite proud of. So I might lose some people right now. I know. But it's just like that's some quite nice car. Like, why do we not have modification like this in our game? This would be so dope though. Honestly, this would be so amazing. Honestly, this is my favorite one. So far, this one is my favorite one. But I made... Oh, it's a new drop in there. Ooh, I didn't even know there was a new... Was a new drop today? Old Mustang in there. That's nice. Regera. Was a new drop today? I don't know when the new drop was. I must have missed it. What I wanted to show you guys is... What have I been working? I've been working on a certain car. Ooh, this one is also one of my favorites. It's a paint job. Okay, yes, quality-wise, the cars in Need for Speed are quite low. Definitely quite low. I wanted to show you guys one of the projects I was working. I couldn't find it. I can't. It was. I love this so much. I put out a Golf. Look at the wing mirrors on this one. It's kind of messed up as well. I really enjoy this game, but I have one car which is my favorite model so far, and I wish we could do something like this in game as well in CSR. Because in CSR, if we would have graphics of CSR mixed together with this, you could make some nice things. Like I was trying to go for like a killer cop vibe over here. If you could do something like this with CSR combined, where you could modify such things, it would be such a more amazing game in general, and I think there are things that can be improved with CSR, and this is the direction I think CSR should go to in the long end. That's the way that I feel it should be going. Wheels and tires is definitely one of the changes that I would like seeing. Definitely. I'm gonna do 3 more races in the showdown to show you guys how it's gonna be working out. See Carlisle's Brown, that was the exact point of it. It does look like it ran over someone. That was the point of it. It's like a killer cop. I still have to add some text to it, but I can't really do it on my phone. But I wish like I want to turn it into a police car, which is just a killer cop. That would have been so much fun though. That's the way that I see it. So what we're gonna do now is gonna use my last 3 guys to put something in there. What can we do? I could run my F1, but that would be sometimes a little bit too easy. Oh, what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna run this one. I'm just gonna get my 3 final. I just need to stay within 10,000 so I can get my nice extra 200 free bronze keys. But the matchmaking will be ridiculous. See what is? See, this is something. This is just not fair. I can win this one without that. Look, oh, this is just not fair. This is I'm not really happy with how Showdown works. Like this should not be happening. This should definitely not be happening. But it does give some good RP, and if you can keep on winning. Oh, by the way, this is something that pissed me off. Ooh, now I see this. This is something that pissed me off. So you see how I want components right now, right? This is something that really, like, one of the things that really pissed me off in the game is when you mess with my OCD. Don't mess with my OCD. So we're gonna claim here 600 components, right? Don't mess. I swear, fam, don't mess with my OCD. I'm gonna show you guys something that is really bothering me. Look at what they did to me. Look at what they did to me. They ruined it. They completely ruined it. What have they done? Why did they have to ruin the zeros on the end? The Showdown ruins it completely with the components. It just, thanks, I hate it. Like, you know, I don't know if you guys are really familiar with me in general, but I'm a person with quite a, like, in-game, like, some OCD that is kind of like, 1 minute. There we go. That I have quite some problems with sometimes. And that's fact, normally my gold, I keep it at always a multiplication of 5. Always. I have no, like, what you see right there being 191 is something that is quite pissed off. And the reason why I had that was because of the downfall event giving out 778 gold coins. And I was like, oh hell no, right? Oh hell no. So that was something that triggered me on the first time. And then I accidentally bought an upgrade today. It's like, oh my god, really? Really? And now this. And this is something I can't fix. By the way, if you think the Carud GT is funny, wait till you see this. I can't really show it. 1 minute. Wait, let me close the camera for a second. Look at this, 131. I don't think it. I think some other people will also be pissed out about this, but it's just something. It's just something like, why though? Why did you have to ruin it? My OCD is like, it's something that should not be happening, you know. I will probably be, but yeah, I could do the arcade game, but I think the arcade game just takes too long. I will buy like something stupid for a tier 1 car customization in general. I'm gonna go now to a. Oh, by the way, this is something that I want to show you guys. This is something I saw on Reddit today, which is very useful. And this is something, we have 187 people watching right now, and I'm gonna give you guys something that will be very useful as a trick how to move cars around in your garage. Right? if you want to move around cars in your garage in a kind of functional way without messing up too much stuff. Wait, let me show you with a tier 5, for example. So okay, this I want to move this. I want to move all these 6 cars, and I want to move them all to garage. Let's say 30. Let's say 27. I want to move all the cars to garage 27. All right. So what you do is you grab the first car. Not this way, of course. Not this way, of course. One second. One second. One second. So you take this car, you drag it. Come on. What is this? So you take it, and then you move. So it's in that one, and then you go to the left. And then you go here first, and then you go here, here, here. You have to do it this way. It might look stupid now. So now we are at garage 27. And then we're gonna go back to garage 32, right? And now we take the second car, and we move that first here, and then we do this exact same thing. So what that does is that it actually shifts every car exactly one. So then we do it again. Take it here, put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna do it this another way. I saw this trick from someone on Reddit. It's like, oh no, I made a mistake here. I made a mistake. On this one, I made a mistake. Agera RS made a mistake on this one, but it's okay. So you need to put it first in the first slot, and then you have to move it around like this. All right. You have to put it on the first slot first. So move it, and then you put it here. It's okay because it was just one Koenigsegg, but 1 minute, garage 32, and then we gotta put this one here. Oh, first slot first, and then move, 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 and then you put it in the slot that you wanted to have it, and then you're gonna go back. Now the final one, first slot there, move, 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 move. So what you see now, so the garage, this garage is exactly the same, right? It is tedious, trust me, but every single garage after that is still in the right order. Like this is my Aston Martin garage, is completely stored out in the way that I actually put it out. It's exactly stored in the same way. This one as well. All my Bugattis are put together as well. So I did move them around. It was a tedious task, but if you were to change something by just dragging it into garage 27, everything would just move around. Like, it would always be put on the bottom, right? And then you would have to move everything back again. It would be tedious. It is a tedious task, but it works flawlessly. And everything is moved nicely. And this is exactly what is needed. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna close off with this. It is a tedious task, but it will help you out. I will be moving around all my Murciélagos from garage 71 up to garage 15 or something like that. So it's gonna be tedious for me, but I'll have some long nights. Alright. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. It was really fun being back. I really loved it. Thank you guys, all the moderators in here, Banks, Fast Burton, everyone here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Try for more content like this. Also, I really must say I really like this ring light. I have to say, this ring light, I think this one will do good in the future. My face feels a lot clearer now. Feels also a lot prettier. I feel good. Anyways, guys, my name is Miller. See you around and keep racing. Have a good week, guys. Take care.